All right, for editorial purposes, give me your name and your position.
My name is Will Hitzelberger, and I'm High Performance Director for the Reggae Girlz.
How long have you been with the team?
I've been working with the team since 2014, for the most part that entire time.
All right. Coach Donaldson did say that some of the girls came into the camp unfit, and you guys did a fantastic job with them. Tell us how they came in like that, and what did you do to get them at the level that they are now?
Yeah, there's a lot of considerations when you're bringing players in from around the world, and so we can sit here and say that some players were unfit, but you have to remember that some of them had finished their seasons, anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks prior to that camp, and had taken some needed time off. And so those were the players from England. We have players coming from the NWSL who are mid-season. We've got some players in other parts of the world that are mid-season. So there's just a lot of considerations to make when you have players from around the world in different leagues coming in. So from my standpoint, I have to really look at where we are as a group, where we are as specific individuals, and make a program and a periodization model that prepares us or sets the stage for July 4th, and that was kind of our goal the whole time. And we use data for that. We use our GPS for that. We use other resources to determine load and what we're doing. And it's important to understand that we know what and why we're using these resources and these tools for, and we're not just throwing them on it for the sake of throwing them on it. And so over that 3-week period, we showed up to our first game and didn't have any injuries or anything like that. And so, credit to the medical staff and the performance staff and the players for, arriving on that July 4th fit and ready to go.
So, going into the USA game, going into the Haiti game, you anticipate that the team will be able to perform at max?
Yeah, it's a good question. We have several players that played 90 minutes for the first time against Mexico, and they're definitely feeling that, 2 and 3 days later. So, we have to be strategic. We have a deep bench, we feel, and so we have to be strategic about resting specific players and making sure other players step up. But as we step into this game against US, we still have no injuries, and we're ready to go, and we'll continue to play that out as we enter the Haiti game as well.
You mentioned this morning that this is probably the best you have seen this team play in a while. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've been doing this a long time with this group, and that game against Mexico, it's probably the best 90 minutes of football I've seen this team play in the 7 years I've been involved in the program.
Give me a little bit about your background.
So I own a sports performance company in Orlando, Florida for the last 17 years. I played football in the States in college, and I've just been doing this for 20 years.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.